Moin, ihr wunderbare Menschen des Interwebs. Ich begrüße euch ganz herzlich zurück zu meinem Let's Play von The Great Ace-Attorney Chronicles. Es geht weiter in dem Fall gegen Gina und wir haben einen Komplizen entlarvt von den Skulkin Brothers und zwar den netten Herrn Eggert Benedict. Und ich bin jetzt auch mal gespannt, wie der Herr denn nun wirklich heißt. Ah, Gina, how are you holding up? I'm starting to feel quite warmly towards her frequent cold shoulders now. Ginny! Are you alright? Why aren't you saying anything? What's the point, eh? Why go to all this trouble and fight so hard for the likes of me? Well, you saw it, that picture. What picture? Ah, you mean this? The photograph taken by Hurley's red-handed recorder? Well, I didn't think it would have captured a scene like this, that's for sure. It's hopeless. Anyone who sees that's gonna think I did it, ain't they? Well, I won't pretend it wasn't a bit of a shock when the prosecution first presented it to the court. Surely you've got heavier doubts about me now. You can still think I'm innocent. Of course I can. Ginny, why don't you talk to us? Tell us what really happened that night. Ryunos cleverly managed to piece together a lot of new information, but still, we would really like to hear it from you. Alright then. It was after we'd had the dinner together at your place, right, Iris? Then we all had a chat up in your office, didn't we? Yes, I remember. After that, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I slipped out and went down the street to the 2-1. To Windy Bank's place. I had to know if Iris' story was there or not. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I don't know what it's about or nothing, but if you ask me, there's something in it that Shums don't like, something with what he don't want people reading. So that's why he lied to Iris about sticking it in lock with Windy Bank for safekeeping. At least that's what I thought at the time. So you broke into Windy Bank's? I just had to know if it was there or not. I mean, I had no idea all that was gonna kick off, did I? I struck the lock and snuck inside. It was dark as you like in there, so I gave the oil lamp on the counter a bit of wick, and that's when... What you think you're doing? I nearly died, I did, and next thing I knew... I would grab the gun off the counter and was waving it in the air like I don't know what. Ah, you're the girl who was in here this afternoon. I didn't think pickpockets went in for armed robbery. The mental script. Have you got it here? Did Shums leave a lot of papers with you? A story? I beg your pardon? The Hound of the something or other. If it's here, I wanna see it. I'm sorry, young lady, but I would sooner die than relinquish an article belonging to one of my customers. I don't want it. What would I do with it anyway? I just want to see its ear, that's all. Oh, you want to see it, do you? I want to know if Shums really pawned it here or not. Please, just let me see it and I will go. Oh, very well then. But for pity's sake, stop waving my gun around, would you? So then the old cough unlocked the storeroom door and we both went inside. And it was there alright, the mental script. Shums weren't lying after all. You did all that just to check for me, Ginny? Anyway, then there was a bit of a kick-up out in the main bit of the shop. The Skulkin Brothers arriving on the scene, yes. What was that noise? Someone's breaking in. Dear me, is there some burglars convention here tonight that I don't know about? I think I forgot to shut the door behind me, sorry. Oh, better go and take care of it. Could I possibly have my gun back? Oh, well, I will come with you and... No, don't be foolish, young girl. You must stay right here. Don't leave this room under any circumstances. And with that, he took the gun out of my hands and walked back out into the shop. I am back in the storeroom like he said, straining my ears in the dark to hear what was going on. It sounded like they got into a bit of a scrap. I started to think I should help, see? So I was just about to go out the storeroom myself when... I heard a couple of shots go off too, I think, almost at the same time. And then there he was, right at my feet, lying face down on the floor. I was right next to the storeroom door, so I slammed it, shut and locked it quick as you like. Because you thought whoever had shot Mr. Winniebank might come for you? Yeah, so I went to grab the Orkov's gun. I figured I would put up a fight at least. But when I got a better look at him, I knew. Winniebank was a goner. I felt funny in me at all of a sudden, kind of dizzy. And after that, I don't remember nothing. That must be when you passed out, Gina. If I hadn't done what I done, the old cop might still be alive. Did you tell the police everything you just told us? Of course I did, but they didn't believe a word of it, did they? All they said was if I kept telling lies, I would make things even worse for me. It will be alright, Ginny. Don't worry. Just stay strong a little longer. Runo's about to put the real culprit through the mill. That Cupwood was there in the afternoon. That Edgar Benedict. I still remember how he looked at me, like I was nothing. He was there that night. We don't know his real name yet, but I'm convinced that he's involved somehow. Anyway, thank you for telling us what happened, Gina. I appreciate your honesty. You would? You can leave it all in Runo's capable hands now, Ginny. Mr. Naruhodo? Yes? How come you trust me? I don't get it. I mean, have you forgotten what happened here before? Come on, it was only 2 months ago. Me and McGilded, we told you a whole pack of lies. And you got the buck trotter off with him, even though he was a killer. No, I could never forget that. I did what I thought was best at the time, but the pain of that era of judgment doesn't get any easier to bear. Still, don't forget that I also made you a promise. I told you that I would be on your side to the bitter end, no matter what. But what if I'm lying? You could be working to get another killer off the hook for all you know. I was once in your position, Gina. I was the accused in a trial. You were? Before I left Japan, I was accused of murder. And strange as it might sound, the circumstances of the crime were pretty damning. I was sure that no one would believe it wasn't me who had done it. Oh, Rono. But there was one person who stood up for me, who believed in me, and was prepared to defend me. My best friend. Ryunosuke, no one believes in you more than I do. Leave this to me. All you need to do is put your faith in me, and I will do the rest. I was so happy I cried. But even then, somewhere inside me, I couldn't help thinking, surely he doesn't really believe in me, not completely. But I was wrong. As soon as my trial began, it was obvious that he had an absolute, unwavering belief in me. And in turn, I developed an absolute, unwavering belief in him. Since then, I came to realize, if you want someone to believe in you, you have to believe in the other person first. What are you saying? I promise you, Gina, that no matter what happens, I will keep believing in you. So you don't need to worry, I won't let you down. Even though I'm a diver and a no-good liar? You're not like McGilda. I know that. That's right, you're our friend, Ginny. Iris. We know you better than you think. And we've come to the conclusion that you're someone we can trust. Yes, that's really all we need to know. Exactly. Mr. Naruhodo, Defendant Gina Lestrade and her legal representative. Court proceedings are about to resume. Please head into the courtroom immediately. Yes, of course. Thank you. I had been both a defendant and a defending lawyer in my time. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ihr das auch gesehen habt, aber ich hatte gerade einen Glitch irgendwie auf meinem Bildschirm für eine Millisekunde. So I knew only too well just how hard it was to put all your faith in another. And I also knew just how hard it was to bear the burden of another putting all their faith in you. This is it, at last. The final chapter. The final battle. Wish me luck, Susato-san. And I hope you're watching over me too, partner. Okay, wir sind zurück im Gerichtssaal, aber bevor wir jetzt weitermachen mit dieser Verhandlung, gibt es hier einen Cut. Ich weiß, dieser Part fällt jetzt sehr viel kürzer aus, aber ich weiß nicht, wie lange die Verhandlung noch wird und das ist jetzt einfach ein sehr guter Moment, um hier einfach einen Cut zu setzen und im nächsten Part geht es dann weiter mit der Verhandlung. Ich bedanke mich herzlich fürs Zusehen, hoffe ihr hattet Spaß und wenn ihr mögt, sehen wir uns sehr, sehr gerne im nächsten Part wieder. Bis dahin. Ciao!